To live.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's the one and only, the Ghetto Griot, the Project Poet, Big Gang Theory, on a Wednesday night. Only thing that's open right now is hot wing spots and motherfucking Big Gang Theory on Pop Austin Media, the spot where you need to be and check me out. As y'all can see, I'm posted up at the Gang Dome, of course, the one and only. So we're gonna do it from here tonight. First off, I gotta start off with my first topic. My first topic that I gotta get on, I gotta talk about is Blueface. Man, the first thing this nigga did when he came home was say the circus was home. Broke my heart because I had such hopes. And he an Aquarius, first off. So I relate to Blueface a lot. Like Blueface really in my mind, my little hard-headed brother that don't listen to nobody. So that's the relationship in my mind I got with Blueface. He like I'm Aquarius, he Aquarius. The shit that I see him going through with his baby mamas and his hoes, I went through this shit. I've been there. I got a whole shitload of kids. Trust me. I got a football team. I done been there, done that with the baby mama drama. Don't want this mama to be around this mama. Don't want this kid to be around this kid. Don't want this mama to talk to this baby. This, that, and the third. I did that in my younger years, so I know where Shorty at right now. I sympathize with him. And I commend him. First of all, I'm gonna give him the positive. I'm gonna commend him first because the fact that he got out and got straight to his son, that's everything you need to know. I appreciate that. I love the fact that he got out and got straight to his son. So let's talk about that first. The good in that. He got his son. His son, clearly, and before y'all say, "Ooh, big gang," I am a father. I have children with autism. I got 11 kids. Trust me, I have a child with autism. So before I go any further, you can see clearly that their child suffers from uh clearly a defect. So the fact that he's taking out from instead of going to the studio first, instead of doing anything else before he did anything else, he got to his baby. So whatever he seen, whatever he heard, it was enough to make him go get his child and immediately get his child in his presence. So while y'all look at everything negative, I'm gonna look at the positive behind the situation. Bro immediately went and got his baby first. Bro didn't stop past go. Bro didn't do nothing else. Bro got his baby first. Now, granted, Krishan was there. Now, I can say this. Krishan is like the crazy girl hero. Only women with mental problems like Krishan Rock. Ain't no way in hell, ain't no way in hell a motherfucker with logical sense would think anything she do is normal. And from what I can see, people kind of pity her. So that's why she get away with the stuff she do. So I like the fact that Blueface moms was there to regulate, keep everything clean, keep everything healthy. I'm glad that his dad is playing a part in his career, his life. He still need. I don't know if he got up with Whack, but man, he need to stay away from Whack 100. If he with Whack 100, oh man, I hope he ain't with Whack 100. Please don't be
He
with Whack
he and
100.
with he would whack 100 because whack 100 was there when he got out the car and he was like, "That boy getting big," and he was like, "What up, Unc?"
Oh
So
man,
whack right there.
I can't stand Whack 100. He the wrong person to have in your motion, in your mix. Period. So I guess that's what influenced him. So he failed me in that aspect. I figured he would get out and move different and move a little more strategic. He got the same people around him that was around him before he went in. That's the only thing I don't like about that. Other than that, I commend him for going straight to his child. I commend him for getting his baby, being with his son, having his son with him, and knowing like I know he probably gonna take his son. Knowing like I know he probably gonna end up taking that baby from her. I wouldn't be shocked or too far fetched if he take the baby from her. And that's my honest opinion on that. My next one, my next topic is one that hit home. A lot of people gonna talk about it. A lot of people gonna agree with it. A lot of people not. My next topic is about, of course, the one and only Lil Jojo and Lil Durk. I had an interesting conversation with one of my friends, and we was talking about, the origins of drill, how things came out to be, and how everything turned out. And a good question that came up was, would Lil Durk be as big as he is if Lil Jojo had lived? And that was such a good question that we had to pause and think about it. And when I thought about it and I paused, I wanted to say, yeah, because JoJo had the hit first. JoJo had the music backing first. He was making videos a little bit before Dirk. DDK had dropped before Dirk dropped L's up for them hitters and all that. So yeah and no. Dirk would have still been Dirk because Daystar was getting the limelight regardless. He wasn't the conduit of that. Him and Reese got their deal from Def Jam. They got their deal off A&R catching on like, hey, No ID being an A&R and the president at Def Jam at the time. He from Chicago. No ID is the producer that did the whole 444 album, if you don't know. He the producer that taught Kanye West how to sample. Look it up. This is all facts. He was the president at Def Jam. Chief Keef is blowing up. He's smart enough to see the guys around him is blowing up too. So he can't get Chief Keef because he's trying to get Chief Keef, but he snagged up Durk and Reese instead. Reese lost his Def Jam deal, remember? So Durk was over there for a minute. So Durk would have been Durk regardless. But I think it would have always been somebody rivaling that. He had no true rivalry once he got to where he was going. So I don't think it would have been an easy trek for Durk. He would have still got to where he was going because he's talented. But overall, nah. I don't think he would have. I don't think Durk would have literally just ran shot over the nigga. And that's my honest opinion. That's big gang, honest, true opinion. That's big gang, honest, true fact. And I don't got no hate against Durk. I love OTF. I got some niggas at OTF I'm cool with, family members, all that. I just call a spade and know Durk would have been, it would have been equal. It would have been equal. It would have been equal to, it would have been pretty much an even playing field if Lil JoJo still had lived. And that's my theory on that one, personally. My next topic that I got to get off, because I'm going to pop my shots and get my takes on it. NLE Choppa versus NBA YoungBoy. For the life of me, I get the message, what he was trying to portray. But I've never seen a diss song with fucking choreography. I never seen a diss song with a whole choreography dance to it, with everything on it. And it confuses me because he was a fan of NBA YoungBoy at first. He got Free YoungBoy 1, Free YoungBoy 2, the NBA YoungBoy flow, all that. So for him to attack NBA YoungBoy is mind-boggling. Seeing NBA YoungBoy was a fan. Okay, somebody said, can't say what we are not. God, Durk worked hard to get where he is. Yeah, I'm not taking nothing away from Durk. I'm not saying Durk wouldn't have been a superstar. I'm just saying JoJo would have been around. Lil JoJo would have been around. It would have been just as much as equal, is what I'm saying. JoJo would have had just as much of a career. That's my honest opinion. Me personally, I feel like NLE Choppa needed a target. And who else better to go with than the biggest artist in the world? NBA YoungBoy. Like, why not go at the biggest man on the hill? If I'm gonna go at anybody, if I'm gonna make anything stick, if I'm gonna make anything tangible, I'm gonna go to Kentrell. I'm gonna go to the big man on the hill. I'm gonna go to the man who winning. I'm gonna go to the big dog, and that's what he did. But what he failed to realize is NBA YoungBoy probably ain't even gonna get that nigga too much of an iota of worry about what he doing or what he got going and what he. I don't even see him paying him too much attention, and that's my honest opinion. That's big game. That's my honest opinion. I don't see NBA YoungBoy giving that man too much attention. I don't see NBA YoungBoy doing too much around that man. Or he might drop a couple of lines in the song. Other than that, NBA YoungBoy in a different place, and NLE Choppa knew it. So he had to attack him because he knows that if I attack the biggest artist in the world, somebody's gonna listen. Somebody's gonna hear me, and it's gonna give me streams, views, clickbait. And come on, bro, he got a Rolling Stone interview out of it. Come on, like he's in Rolling Stone because of the this. He got a Rolling Stone interview. So that lets you know everything you need to know. And I liked NLE Chopper. But once he took that stance against somebody that he dick rolled at one point, I look at that nigga different. Because you can't dick ride a nigga, talk about a nigga, and be on a nigga dick. And then when the time get ready to like, whatever, you see the man shining, you want to get on the whole, you want to get on whatever's cool to diss that man. And mind you, this man rock with you. This man fuck with you. You fuck with this nigga. And I guess, you know what I'm saying, you did songs on some little, this what it was. You did songs on some little homie shit paying homage, and fam didn't reciprocate the love or come fuck with you. And then you gotta understand, you was one of the main niggas screaming you was cool with his ops. Niggas, you act like niggas forgot that you was cool with King Von and you was championing Vaughn even after he died. So once you pick a side to niggas like NBA YoungBoy, niggas like Durk, niggas like whoever, you gotta stay over there. So that's what I think was the main thing with that. Like nothing more, none less. NBA YoungBoy probably like, man, why am I even nigga, you mess with the ops. You cool with the ops. So why would I even rock with you? It makes no sense for me to logically rock with you, bro, and you ain't no shit. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all for NLE Chop for NBA YoungBoy to rock with him, knowing like nigga, you was champion one of my major ops. This a nigga that shot a nigga that I got every day with me on tour. The nigga that you was campaigning for. So why would we be friends? Why would we be cool? Because he dead. Even after he was dead, you was talking greasy about niggas. So NLE Chopper, I think he either delusional or he's slow or he's spiritually lost and looking for a reason to use that to go against that young man. Either way, bro, it was a bad move. It was a good move, streaming, business, views, everything else. Far as a bad move, far as morale, I mean not morality, but being real, being authentic, that wasn't a good move. And that's my honest feel on that. And I ain't really gonna go too deep on it. I'ma just say, man, NBA YoungBoy is the biggest artist in the world right now. And he knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody gonna come for the crown. Everybody gonna come for the throne. And that's just what's gonna come with it. But at the end of the day, that's what he signed up for. So it's like shit, as a rapper, he gotta deal with that. But I don't look at it like, man, niggas need to just let him make it because he ain't even on there right now. So that's my theory on that. And I feel like NLE Chopper, you just took the bad lane at it. And it's the same thing like with Blueface. At some point, when does being in the camera in the public eye mean sacrifice yourself? Like, bro, you went to jail, you did all that, and you went right back to the same stuff that like put you in there, dealing with Krishan, dealing with all that extra stuff that Wack got going on. So it's like, man, people just put themselves in positions that they just unjustifiably rather not be in, but don't know how to do nothing else. So that's how you got that. And that's my honest opinion. I feel like Blueface, he did the DDG stream. That was a good look. I feel like his first day out record got to be dope. I feel like he got to make some big splashes, some big moves to get his career back on track. And you know what I'm saying? Like this live really wasn't going to be long, but it was going to be strong because I like the fact that he went and got his son, and I want to update that. My next and one of my probably my last topic for sure, is unless Jack gonna run some stuff on me and we gonna bounce some stuff. Uh, so far, and I don't know if y'all know, Trap Lord Ross talked about it. It has been 12 murders after Dog passed away, all in the name of sliding for Dog. And I just want to say this: you haven't heard nothing of a roar past Trap Lil Ross. You haven't heard anything other than the internet or nothing like that. Because that's how real men who do hits and stuff supposed to move. And I leave it at that. Long live Paper Route Frank. Shout out to PRE. Shout out to BEO Kenny Money. Shout out to Snoop Bands. Shout out to Key Glock. All them boys over there. Key Glock, he a real one, bro. He be liking my posts. He liked one of my posts, man. He liked my post with Dolph. So that's real, man. Like, dude, like my post. What's up, what's up? And I mean, not even that's just real. Just the fact that he like locked in, he know who I am is pretty kind of cool. So needless to say, man, shout out to them boys at PRE. Um, 12 murders. That's how you get it done. No talking, no interneting, no back and forth, no clues. Just we gonna get it done. And that's just what that is, man. And that's just how you usually get it done. It's nothing more, nothing less. It's all about it's really all about if it's really all about if the other side's more reactive than redundant. And if y'all more reactive than redundant, y'all can get some shit done. And right now, the other side getting reactive and redundant, and not instead of redundant. And that's a good thing. And I think for the most part, when we talk about like the sliding for dog, we talk about basically the like eradication of Trula Mafia and other cliques that's in Memphis that since this has been going on, KSGB and a lot of sides, man, and Chop and Young Mob and all them guys, it's been warfare over two rappers that had a problem with each other. It broke up friendships, it broke up families, it broke up a lot of stuff in Memphis. And I really just really hope that it calmed down, it ceased to exist, and eventually everybody can get along and do songs. Maybe Pooh Shiesty coming home, a bridge the gap between KSGB and Double R a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll kind of clean up that little relationship over there. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they can get some solos together as a group. I ain't gonna say like that, but maybe they can make some amends or something like that. Who knows? But I ain't want to be long. I just want to be strong. Drop a few updates. Not be too late. It's the one and only Big Gang. Shout out to the Woods, man. Premium cut leaf, man. I'm rocking with these boys. Best backwoods outside. I'm talking about, man, one of them, right? $1, man. You can get a whole pack. That means 20 of them come in the pack. You can get $20. It ain't that hard to get a box, man. Uh, Diesel Train, my personal favorite. And y'all need to tap in with them boys, man. They everywhere. They're all smoke shops, man. Get up with them. And I need y'all to come out November the 2nd. November the 7th at A Smoke Shop. We got Retro and Friends Part 9. We're going to have guys from BMI, Tubi. We're going to have guys from everywhere coming out just to get a look at the talent. We're going to have a couple of A&Rs, everything, media guests, opportunities, performances, everything, man. So y'all make sure y'all come out. Y'all tap in. And my last thing to Blueface before I leave here, my words and advices, man. You ain't supposed to be around no felons, man. You gotta fix that and do something about that ASAP, man. Get away from that girl, man. She gonna be your downfall, brother. Other than that, it's Big Gang with the Big Gang Theory. I said I wouldn't be long, but I will be strong, and I'll drop some gems that you'll remember. Peace.